Hey guys, I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about social work and its relevance to research. Okay, so when we think about research, I think sometimes we don't realize how much we might use a type of research in our daily lives all the time. So when we research, prices on the best price on laundry detergent by comparing it, or best prices on travel when we're going on a trip, those kind of things. We do a little bit of research that way. And that's one type of research. But when we're looking at it in the context of this class, we're talking about academic research and how the fundamental pursuit of knowledge, those kind of things. There's some other videos in this module that outline, kind of what research really is. But essentially, we're looking at developing a research question and essentially testing it to see if that research question is correct. It's like testing your theory that you've come up with. And a lot of times that theory is very highly specific. It's for a certain type of population or a certain, age group um, to test that theory in. So, in the context of social work, research becomes very important because we are an evidence-based practice, meaning that proven knowledge and the pursuit of research, drives how we treat our clients, right? So when we're providing therapeutic services to our clients, we want to use evidence-based measures and evidence-based, interventions to help our clients. So, contributing back to that cycle of knowledge becomes very important. And understanding how research works becomes important to you to be able to implement appropriate interventions for your clients. So a lot of times when we're in practice, we may have one client or we may have just a handful of clients that may have a particular issue or a particular diagnosis. And we might want to try out a theory, an intervention to see if it will help our clients, right? So, understanding how to set up a research proposal helps you to identify as a practitioner if that particular intervention was effective or not for the population that you're working with. So that type of data can become very useful, not only you and your clients. On a small scale, you might be working with one client. Do you just want to know if it works or not? Because it just may not work for your client, or it might work. And trying to eliminate all of those extraneous variables that can affect the outcome of the research, becomes important to understanding it. So, in the beginning part of this class, we're looking at just understanding what is research and why is it important. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of how research is relevant to social work practice, because we do want to provide the highest level of care we can for our clients, whether it be therapeutically or any other type of interaction you're having. We need to understand research and how it works. From a macro level. Myself, I'm a macro level social worker as I work with, major grant programs and, changing policy and things of that nature. So research becomes important there important there as well, because I need to understand as a macro social worker, what the research says about certain types of issues and how they affect the populations that we're looking at, for implementing a new program, for, working towards solving policy issues, how this affects the clients I'm working with, or the population we're looking at. So, no matter your level of practice, micro, meso, macro, research is still a big part of what we do as truly ethical social workers, because it is part of our charge, and we are evidence based, and we want to provide that high level of client care. Right, I hope that helps to clarify a little bit the connection to social work and research, because I think a lot of folks don't put the two together and how they interact. All right, so thank you. Take care.